He started accusing me of sleeping with my clients. I do massage for a living. I'm a masseuse.
Christy and Oliver were planning to be married until the day he says he watched her through a rear window.
I could be in the laundry room and actually look into the living room and see everything that was going on.
You're telling me that she was being indiscreet in your own home, with you home?
Yeah.
Party's on Nelson versus Thies. Step forward, please.
24-year-old massage therapist Christy Nelson is suing boyfriend Oliver Thies for assault and property damage. He claims he left Christy because she was too intimate with one of her massage clients.
Order. All rise. Now, this is case number 72 on the calendar in the matter of Nelson versus Thies. Parties have been sworn in, Judge. You may be seated.
Miss Nelson, I always get nervous when I see somebody bringing in their papers and shopping bags.
Well, I just had to bring in my evidence of my broken stuff.
According to this complaint, listen, according to this complaint, you met this past New Year's Eve at a party. And you moved in the next day to her house?
About 3 days later.
So you were sure that this was going to be it?
Looked pretty good at the time.
And, Miss Nelson, you allege in your complaint that things went from bad to worse.
Yes.
That you lent Mr. Thies a lot of money.
Yes, I did.
And that he became jealous, obsessive.
Yes.
Destroyed all your property in a fit of rage. You want $5,000.
Yes.
He says that nothing could be farther from the truth. You destroyed your own property when you were in a fit of rage, and he wants money from you, including his moving costs.
Okay.
So far, is that the case?
Yes.
So, let's hear your side of the story.
Okay, well, basically, he moved in with me, and everything was good in the beginning, but I do massage for a living. I'm a masseuse, and he started accusing me of sleeping with my clients when I went over there, and so that caused a lot of problems in our relationship, and I said, that's far from the truth. I invited him to go with me on my massages to these people's houses, and he went with me, saw nothing was going on, and still accused me of that. And so things got worse. He started physically hitting me, hit me in the chest when I was in the car once and pulled me forward and demanded my money. And so, of course, I gave it to him. I was scared. And he
demanded what money?
Money
This isn't true,
out of my
Judge.
pocket. Yes, it is.
Just a second. Just a second. I'll get to you.
And so that was just one incident. He's also given me a bloody nose. He's hit me upside the head.
So when did you decide that you had enough, madam? I mean,
well,
when,
I needed a few
you
more
know,
abuses.
to me, if somebody is thinking about putting his hands on me, that's enough to throw his behind out the front door.
I always thought that too until I was in a situation. I thought I was madly in love with him, and I thought that things
How could
would
you
get
be
better.
madly in love with somebody who
Well, because
beats
he's
you?
very charming.
There's nothing charming about giving you a bloody nose.
Yeah, that's true. But, and then he went through
There's no
just
buts there.
rages. Yes, it's true. And destroyed my property. He destroyed my camcorder, $1,000. I haven't even finished paying this yet.
How did he destroy your camcorder?
Some sort of tool. He stabbed into it and then busted into a million pieces. He found a phone bill
It's
of
not
mine.
true.
I had my cell phone that he destroyed.
And to tell me how that happened.
He was saying, you were calling all these guys on your phone, or I see it on your phone bill. I called all these people, and you're cheating on me and all this stuff.
It's not true, Judge.
I haven't heard about the loans that you made to him. You said you made him
okay,
loans.
yes. I gave him, I have a receipt here from the real estate guy saying that I did give $1,000 for the down payment on a house or to hold it. And if it didn't go through, that I would get the money back. But I didn't get the money back. He took it. And he says it right here on this piece of paper right here. I also have...
Can I see it, please?
It's not true, Judge. I never said
I
anything on
have-
a piece of paper.
Just a second.
Oh, you did too.
Hey, can I see it, please?
Yes, and then there's checks right there of what he owes me for things I bought him for his window washing service and for the DMV that I paid for his car insurance.
Okay. All right. Now, let's see your side of the story, and then we'll get to this money.
Yeah, it's like you said. We met on New Year's Eve, and we thought things were going to be, nice. It was going to be a nice relationship. At least that's how I thought it was going. And, she decided that she was going to be doing massage, telling me how she just does legitimate massage. Now, we moved into an apartment complex called the Marina Harbor Apartments, and where this apartment was located was right next to a laundry room. So I could be in the laundry room and actually look into the living room and see everything that was going on. And she wasn't just giving massages. So, you know,
That's a lie.
I told her I wasn't going to hang out with her anymore.
How do you know that?
Because I saw it for myself with my
You mean
eyes.
you're telling me that she was being indiscreet in your own home,
My
with you home?
Yeah, as I was. Yeah, she's just telling me she was doing an in-call massage, and it wasn't a massage. And she just completely humiliates me constantly.
Well, let me ask you this question. So when did you see that?
This was back in April.
When did you separate?
Mother's Day.
I tried to separate from her that day, and she came running after me, telling me how, you know, she was sorry and this and that, and she just needed to make some money because that's how she makes a living, and she's been making a living like that for 4 years. She's been arrested twice for that kind of a charge. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Have you been arrested twice?
I have been arrested, but I have not been convicted of anything.
And
What were you arrested for?
Prostitution.
Go ahead.
so anyways, you know, at that point, our relationship kind of fizzled out, and she took